Hey everyone, Flying Dutchie here. Welcome to Hearts of Iron 4. We are gonna play in the Avalanche patch and in the By Blood Alone DLC. Thanks Paradox for this press copy. And I think at the moment of release of this video that this patch is just out. So maybe you can watch this and see if it's something for you. I am by no means a expert in this game, but I know most of the things. And of course a lot of things have changed in this DLC that we are gonna check out. We're gonna play a new game as Italy. Italy got a new mission tree, finally. And it's a fantastic mission tree, actually. So let's just jump into the game as Italy here. We're gonna go over all the things that we have as our modifiers. And we are gonna talk a lot about it. Because there is a lot of things that we need to check. I will play just historical for the first round, so that we can get familiarized with all the new things. I can play Iron Man mode, let's just do it. Maybe we can get some achievements. And then we're gonna call it the Italy by Blood Alone, PBA. The game is very optimized as well. The game runs better and faster. That's one of the things that they have changed. It's actually doing really well, also late game. And yeah, there we are guys, as Italy. Let's just have a look at our starting position for the people that didn't play Hearts of Iron 4 yet. We have Italy, we have this island of Sardinia, I guess, yeah, that's Sardinia. We own this part of Northern Africa, Tripoli. And we are at war with Ethiopia at the start of the game. Now, that is also, this is also having a different flavor. Because you need to go and take Ethiopia fairly quickly. Because if you don't do that, you will get some modifiers now in the game. Where should we start off? Because there are so many new things in this this patch. I guess we'll just go and take a look at our country overview. We have Il Duce, I guess. We get a bit more political power gain. And we have -15 to our conscription law, trade and economy law. So if you want to change this to war economy, which I will do, is now a bit cheaper. We have Victor Emmanuel, +5 stability from the Great War. We have Vittoria Mutilata. Justify war goal is -5% the time, and we accept only fascist diplomacy more and the other ones not. We have the London Navy Treaty, that is still the same. We have Ricostruzione Industriale, which makes our civilian factory construction speed a bit higher. And the designers are a bit cheaper. Now, here we have some very negative things. Military industry. Research speed for armor is lower. Weapons and research and equipment research is slower. Artillery, air, naval, and so on. We have Regio Esercito. Very bad modifiers for our armies, but we will get rid of this later by our mission tree. Regia Aeronautica. Also for our airplanes, we have all kinds of penalties. And Regia Marina, also our naval. Our navy is having some penalties. Now, we will get rid of these, I think, later. Because these were from the First World War. And we are just lagging behind a bit. Because all the other countries are getting better stuff. So, now let's have a look at our mission tree. Because this one is now super and super big. Yes, you can see it right here. I can't even fit it on the screen like this. Now, I'm not going to talk about everything, because then this will be a completely talk video. But I will just give you an idea. This is just from Ethiopia, this part. When we conquer Ethiopia, we can develop the regions, get civilian factories, get oil, and so on. Then we have the Italian highways. This gives resources, industry, all that kind of things for Italy itself, the mainland. Then we have the army part that gives us some army modifiers, better commanders, better chief of armies, as you can see here. And then we have the air part that is over here, and the naval part that is over here. And then here is the political one. We are gonna play a historical game. I will stay Mussolini. But you can, for example, depose Mussolini and get Italo Balbo or Dino Grandi, or you become a monarchy. That is over here. You have to go this way. We will go this way. This is the historical path, I think. And you can go to the left and then you can become communist. And socialist. That is over here. This region. So that is just in an eyeball, the whole tree here. I'm not going to talk about that for too long. We will just go over it when we play. Now, at the start of the game, we are in the Second Italo-Ethiopian War. Now, let's read this. The League of Nations have so far failed to take action against us, only offering symbolic opposition to our conquest of Ethiopia. However, the longer the conflict drags out and the more regular troops we commit, the greater the risk that they will actually start to meddle in our affairs. We must finish this war before Haile Selassie manages to convince the League of Nations to take action. Is that the leader of Ethiopia? I think so. Not sure about that. And you can see this escalation level. So if we are going to level 3, then Ethiopia can do stuff against us. They can request an embargo on us. They can, at level 4, purchase arms. At level 5, they can close the Suez Canal. No, and so on and so on. And level 10, uproar in the colonies for us, so that's really bad. So we need to conquer Ethiopia fairly quickly. That's over there. Another big change in this patch is the air stuff, because that is just completely redone. And what you can do now is make planes with modules. And I can go over this very quickly. At the moment, we only have CAS weapons. Bomb and small bombs. We have fighter weapons. It gives air attack. I think there's no reason to not take the second one, actually, because it just gives more air attack, so the speed goes a bit down, but that's not a big deal. And we have CAS bombs here and naval bombers. And you can see, when on naval strike, port strike, you get this, this and this. Naval attack, naval targeting, and so on. So you can make specialized air wings, which is fantastic, but also complicated, because everything has changed now. Let's just make sure that we have everything ready for the war with Ethiopia. Let's build a front line here. We also have new division templates. I will go over that as well. There we go. Then we do this with that one. Now what I can do is send the troops over that are in Italy. And I think I will. But maybe not everything. Let's send my tanks. We have a couple of tank units. Mountaineers are not really needed, I think. Yeah, let's send these ones over there. And then you guys are going there. But they will just go through the Suez Canal, but because we still have their access. Now, let's do the research. It's also changed. We, of course, are going to do this. Research speed. We are going to click the production efficiency. We will click the construction speed. Then we have a fourth one. Now, let's have a look at the new things in the research tree here. So here are your airplanes. And you can see that we now have interwar small, interwar medium, and interwar large airframes. So you have 3 airframes, small, medium, and large. And on these airframes you can make your specialized planes. Now, if I compare the small one with the medium one, what is the difference? Well, the medium has double the manpower, it has double the defense, air superiority is still 1. It has a bit more thrust. Now, thrust is the ability of the engine to propel the airplane. So if you make your airplanes too heavy, they will not get off the ground. So your thrust also needs to be higher than your weight. And the bonus extra, so we have 8 more thrust than weight, will be added to extra speed. So the speed of this plane goes up because we have a bit more thrust than weight. Production cost is only +2. Of course, the fuel goes a bit up, and the agility goes a bit down. But the air defense of this plane is just double. So I think the medium one is just way better. just for the 4 production cost. Now if you go for medium to large, then one thing is very bad, of course. The air superiority goes to nothing. So if you want to use fighters for air superiority, you should not build on the large airframe. Of course, they are very expensive as well. They are 1/3 more production. The speed is a bit higher though, that's good. Range is good as well. But the defense is only going up a little bit. So for now, I will stick with the mediums, just to make things a bit easier for myself. Now, and here you can see all the weaponry. So we have bombs over here that will allow us to do naval strike, close air support, and so on. Small bombs, medium bombs, large bombs. So the large bombs can do nuclear strike, but the medium ones as well. You have light machine guns and heavy machine guns over here. You have survivability studies that gives things for planes to land on the sea, I think. Oh, you can get armor plates, really. That is very interesting. I did not play with that yet, so I need to figure that out myself as well. You can build cannons for some reason. Cannons are giving a lot of air attack. So maybe we should really go with cannons. Here are the engine upgrades, so you get more speed and thrust. And range improvement modules you can put on your planes, which is of course very handy, because the more range, the better air efficiency you get. Yeah, this is all completely redone. And also the naval tree is redone. You now have just this one, with the different kind of boats. And in the naval support you have the upgrades, including the landing craft for better amphibious landings, war units. And that is what changed, I think. Also, when you click this, you get this light battery hit chance bonuses. And that will continue to go with light battery hit chances over here. So also these ones give an upgrade to your ships. And that is new, I think. And we also have this one, radio navigation. I think that is also for airplanes, but I'm not sure yet, so I don't know yet. We have to figure that out. So what will I do with my 4th research slot here? Well, we should do something that we maybe not have a penalty on. The thing is, I also want my flame companies. But this takes 700 days. That is a really long time. I don't think that is worth it. Well, maybe it is actually. Now, I'm gonna wait a couple of years before I take the engine company too, so we can make our flame tanks. We have all of these things. It's 1936, so we could get better machine guns, for example. You are 2 years ahead of time. Oh, this as well. Wait, what? That's a bug. So this heavy machine gun should be over here, I think, or in the middle. Because it is in the 1936 part. And we are in 1936, but it tells me that this technology is 2 years ahead of time. Of course, this is a press copy, so maybe they already changed it. We also have recon cameras. Oh my goodness. What should I research, guys? I have no idea at the moment. I mean, we could go with the tanks, but we have a penalty for it because of our military industry, so maybe I should not do that. But let's just get recon. I want that anyway. Now, civilian factories, we are gonna build our economy up. Like this. Of course, we will get some more infrastructure soon. Let's actually do all our naval stuff. I want to finish my light ships first, so that we have more slots available. And then we're gonna work on our heavy ships. Like this. But they finish very quickly, and then we can work on these ones. Now we have some planes, and we need to look at this because all the planes are of course different now. We are making some basic close air support. So let's just go over our planes here. It will be a lot of talking in this video because everything is completely new. We have a couple of fighters, right? You can see it here, the CR-32s. And the we have CA-101s, which are tactical bombers. The CA-111 is a close air support. And then we have some more tactical bombers, and so on. Now that is not very clear for me, so what I do is go to the build aircraft thing here. And I'm gonna lower the music a bit. I'm getting a bit... So what we have here is the interwar small airframe. And this thing, what is it doing? It's a fighter. You can see it that it's a fighter because this symbol is very plain. When you have... Now let's just forget about that. I'll talk about that later. So we have a fighter, an interwar fighter. That is how I'm gonna call them. So that I at least know what this is when I click on it. Now this is the interwar close air support. This one is having small bombs, and these small bombs are giving ground attack +8 when they do close air support. So this is a CAS, interwar CAS. You can also give them a different equipment tag, but I don't think we need to do this, so I'm not going to change that. Then we have this one. This one is having 2 medium bombs. So this is more of a tactical bomber. It only gives +3 ground attack, so that's not that much for it, but the strategical bombing is very good as well. So we're gonna call this one the Tactical Bomber 1, I think. It's a basic bomber. That is what it's going to be. Then we have a basic... Well, this is the these are with the torpedo, so that these ones can do naval strike and port strikes. So this is actually a naval bomber, basic naval bomber. And these ones are close air support again. Basic CAS. So when I go back to my airplanes here, and they all have a good name. Now, since we are at War of Ethiopia, we are going to put our planes over here. Let's see, we have some tactical bombers. These are naval bombers, so we're not going to use our naval bombers, but our basic bombers. Oh, they are already over here. Can go here. Then we have... Hey, you have a wrong name. Apparently there are still planes that I didn't name. There they are. So this is an interwar... interwar bomber. There we go. And this is another interwar bomber. You have a big bomb. Yeah, you are just a tactical bomber. Like this. Now I think we did all the planes. Yes. That's also a naval bomber. Then we have an interwar bomber. Can go here as well. And the CAS can go here. I think it was already there. Interwar fighters. Why can I not select multiple ones when I shift click? Do I have to control click? No. What in the world? Oh no, I need to click here. Oh my god. Interwar fighters. I'll go over here. Let's push these ones over there. They are gonna help with the war of Ethiopia. Now we still have some units not in a army. Over here. Just stay here with this side. You guys can go over here. That was all my units. Now, production-wise, we need to start making cannons. We don't make any cannons at the moment. We need to make a train. We are also not making any anti-air, I think, and I want that as well. Did we just change the anti-air or did we just add it? There it is. The anti-air. I think I'm just going to put one factory on it, maybe two actually. 3 on this, 2 on that, 2 on the trucks. And then I think we are making everything that I want to make. I don't want to make armored cars. Yeah, that was it. Now what I also want to make is planes, of course. So we are already making our basic CAS, close air support, planes. I also want to make some naval bombers. Because I want to win the naval game as well. So we put that one over there. And do we not have the medium frame fighters? We don't. So we have to make some interwar fighters at this point. Now let's do that one. That will be the first upgrade. Getting better fighters. And this is actually the only planes I am actually caring about. The close air support, air superiority with fighters, maybe some interception, and naval bombers. I don't like any bombing of logistics, of other things. We just assume that we are gonna win with our flame companies, with our ground support, with our planes, with the armor in our divisions. I think we can just win it that way. Now we have a couple of military factories left. Make a bit more guns. There we go. That was all my industry. Now, which focus are we going to pick? We cannot do anything with Ethiopia. So let's just go to Ethiopian war logistics. It takes 35 days and we get some naval bases and infrastructure. And that will be the start of our development of Ethiopia. Airwings with no mission. Yes, they are just going there first. There we go. Now what I can do is assign them to my armies. Let's just get our field marshal ready. We have 4 field marshals. Italo Balbo is himself as well. But Rodolfo Graziani is our best one, of course. But I always like to use the Ethiopian war to get experience to smaller commanders. So maybe we should not pick him, but someone else. So what do you have? More entrenchment, planning speed. You get less experience. That's not very good. Maybe we should get Italo Balbo. Give him some experience. Yeah, let's do that one. And then also for the armies, we have a lot of generals now, as you can see. But most of them are level 1. And we have a lot of old guards. Oh, really? I did not click anything, game. What do we have here? We have a mountaineer. Infantry leaders. I like infantry leaders. What is this? Combined arms expert. Francesco Zinjales. Mechanized and motorized defense. And cavalry leader. Interesting. You can make a cavalry division. Panzer leader, engineers. But you are an old guard. I don't like that. Also old guard, old guard. So you are an infantry officer. I like that. So we are going to use a lot of infantry. So maybe I should get Ettore Bastico. A lot of experience. You are really good, but you're also an old guard. Yeah, I'm going to give you a lot of experience. And over here... Do we have more infantry? Yeah, we have this one. I'm gonna give you experience. There we go. Why does it take so long before you are here? The other one was arriving instantly. Oh well. We have unused air wings in our airbase. So what I will do is just wait for the airplanes to arrive. And then we will send them over here. Over Ethiopia. Let's see, what else do I need to do? Need divisions in our training. Let's talk about the new templates. We have, of course, our division infantry. Yeah? I think this is still the same. 6 infantry, engineer, artillery. We have 6 mountaineers, engineer, artillery. But then we have the Kamitsinere. I'm not even gonna pronounce this again. And here we have some militia. And I don't know exactly what the difference is. I was looking at it. It's annoying that I can't see this instantly. But I don't see any difference between the militia and the infantry. 22, 3, 6, 1, 1.5, 1.7. And here, exactly the same. The HP is 25. HP 25. Production cost 50,100. So I don't see the difference. But these ones you cannot change. This will stay like this forever. Good amount of infantry with an engineer, so we can really use this as our colonial army. So let's just build them up, I guess. Maybe we get some bonuses later in our mission tree, right? That could be the case. Go. So we're going to build those. We will start training some normal divisions. I guess also 5, but we will continue that continuously. Can we build some Alpine divisions? No, we have the maximum. Now we also have some tank divisions, but yeah, I don't like this one at all. I don't think I'm gonna make anything of this. We're just having one factory to make more tanks, but I'm not gonna make those. We have our cavalry one, that is actually our military police. Update. We have our colonial division. With this symbol. Now I don't like this one as my colonial division, but that this will become my garrison. So I'm gonna change that. That I know what that is. But then we have the Banda Irregular. These are irregulars. And we cannot change these templates. They are a little bit weaker. They have more HP. And they are 20% cheaper. So I like these ones. And I will also make a couple of these, but I can't because these are... We have too much special, I guess. Can I make them when I cancel this? No. Okay. Let's see how that works later. These are special divisions. And we also have Truppa Irregolari a Cavallaro. I did not see the difference between this cavalry and my normal cavalry, so I am not going to make this one. You cannot remove them, but I'm not going to make them. Maybe when we get some bonuses, but I didn't see it yet, what the bonuses are. Is it only this one? This template is locked and cannot be changed, so we cannot even remove those, because they are special. Okay, good to know. Now I think we did everything we need to do. Our resources are still okay, but we are lacking rubber and tungsten. Now let's select all our navies. Okay, yeah. The navies did not change, I think. I think we still have the same starting navy. But let's wait and see when they are combined. Now, I think it's time to unpause the game. See if they are going to attack me over here. They are not. Okay, very good. Then they can get their planning bonus. Also, the colors changed a bit, as you can see. Oh yeah, when I open my plane thing here, you can now see that we have ungrouped air wings. And here, this is what I wanted to talk about. This symbol, the plane with no wing on the back or anything else, are fighters. We have 5 fighter groups, or how are these things called? a fighter army, no, fighter group, I'm just calling it groups. We have 1 CAS group, 48 CAS, that's absolutely nothing. And we have 8 bomber groups. No, that's not true. Because you are saying that this one is also interesting. But that's not completely true. This is also new. These things are new. You can create an air group. And then you can group them here. We have 6 air groups now. I'm gonna disband the group. How do I disband the group? I don't know. Not disband the air wings. How do I get rid of my group? I have no idea. Let's just add everything to this group. I can't. I can. I need to click it like this. So I don't know how that works yet, but we will figure that out hopefully. Now let's unpause the game. Let the troops arrive to the front. So yeah, this will get we will get war escalation gradually. Every 120 days this goes up by 1. And we need to finish Ethiopia before things go completely wrong. Now you arrived already, right? Yes. I will give you a bit of time to get your planning bonus, but then we will just mass attack over here. Are the planes arriving? They are. So all these planes here. They can do this, this. And you can see now we can only do interception or air superiority. No, I will of course do air superiority. I could use one of my fighters to do interception. That's possible. I don't need to do strategic bombing or anything else, because that will just completely... We can also do naval patrol now. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, and then most of you go here. Guys are gonna do this. Why is that click? A bit too much planes over here. Please go over there. You can't? Oh, this is from Somaliland, never mind. So you go here as well. We'll get a bit of air experience because we are going to use air support. You guys all go over there. You guys are going in this one. So we only have close air support here, so we should need some fighters. Yeah, a couple of fighters can go here. To do, well, they do interception. No, you need air superiority. Guess we only need air superiority, really. And there we go. Now it's all green. Now this is a special air node as well, so we also need to put some planes there. Maybe like this. Like this. So, now we have air superiority everywhere. They had some time to get their planning bonus up. Let's attack. Hopefully we are gonna win this fairly soon. We're doing some damage. 88 air efficiency. Yeah, we're doing some ground attacks. And there is our first mission from Il Duce. Mussolini. Our troops have stalled in the war against Abyssinia and have been pushed back in certain places. This Christmas offensive has Mussolini privately berating the military high command for their incompetencies. The Duce wants results now. I'm gonna call him Deuce because that's just English. He has therefore authorized any means necessary to repel the Abyssinians and to end this war swiftly, whatever it takes, by any means necessary. So we get some war escalation. I think we get a attack bonus. They get no air support. Or we do this one. We gain logistics in Ethiopia, which grants heat attrition, supply consumption, by any means necessary. We are going to attack them, of course. Now you can see that there's a new country over here. This is the Afar country. And we will get an event very soon that will make them hopefully bend their head for us. Otherwise we have to take them down. But we will see that very soon. Okay, you arrived, so I think it's time to go. See if we can win some battles here. So we have, of course, attacking from multiple directions. We have air superiority. So we get air support in 25% to our attack. They get a penalty to their defense because of air superiority. That is how I want to win the game, with air support and air superiority. Just some people that are doing ground support. Now, I really hope that we are going to get levels up. Yes, there we go already. So you will become a level 2. And you get nice stats. +1 attack. Let's just try to get him to level 3 in this war. That would be really nice. You have still air wings with no missions. Yes, because you are a naval bomber. We have 2 naval bombers. Can I... Yeah, I can put them back. Let's put the naval bombers over there. Yeah, we have unused, I know, but that doesn't matter, right? So yeah, you can add them to theaters and stuff, but I think you can still do it in the old way as well, and I don't see the benefits from it, so I need to figure that out. Did my navy come together? Yes. So this is our whole navy. And we are, of course, making our new ships. I will put all the submarines out. Because they are not needed in this navy. So we have 104. We have 2 battleships. We have 8 heavy cruisers, 12 light cruisers, and 82 destroyers. We need more heavy ships. And we will work on that. I might even go for carriers, but I'm not sure if I do. The thing is, carriers are nice, but if I just need to control the Mediterranean, I can just use my planes, my naval bombers, and then we don't need carriers really. So I think I'm just going to build big battleships. And just not go with carriers. I think last time I did go with carriers. Now you should get experience very quickly as well, yes. I should also tell my troops that they can get some supplies. Trucks. I don't have too much trucks right now, so maybe the next factory will go on the trucks. Now, let's hope we are going to win this very soon. Of course he falls ill. We just assigned him and now he's ill already. So, what do we need to do? We need to conquer southern Ethiopia in 100 days and we need to conquer northern Ethiopia in 100 days. That is a mission from the Deuce, Mussolini. And when we fail, we get a lot of penalties. And if we win, we get some nice bonuses. What I can do is steer more troops this way, just to make sure we are going to win. And I don't think there's any penalty for this, so let's just send some regular infantries over here. But I think we're going to win, also with our superiority in the air, with our ground support. Okay, we did Ethiopian war logistics, so we have some more infrastructure. We cannot do this one yet because we did not finish the Ethiopian War, but let's go with Italian Highway, so we get infrastructure, and we get a bonus to infrastructure construction speed. That way it will be cheaper to build civilian factories. Well, the time will go down. Okay, you have a... let's see here. I think you will become an infantry expert, yes. You're already an infantry leader, so... yeah, absolutely. There you go. We are well winning. 20–25% air support. Also our breakthrough is higher because of air support. Okay, success in North Ethiopia. So we completed the North Ethiopia conquering. Mussolini has nothing but praised the admiration for the armies in northern Abyssinia and their success in pushing back their fierce opponents. He of course never doubted the prowess of our troops, as long as they got the right motivation from the dues and the tools he prevail. Get a bit of stability, war support and army experience, and command power. Thank you, game. You also can get some stuff, right? Yes. You will get offensive. Of course. That gives a small bonus to attack, I think. Very small, but still. Now, these troops are coming to help. Now, when that war is going on, I might go and take a look at our boats here. Because we have way too many destroyers, right? We have this one. 49 of these. The Curatone class. And what are these? They are just normal ships. They can't be used as screening ships. They have a battery. They also have torpedoes. And then we have the Maestrale class. 14 of these. These are anti-submarines. We might use you guys for submarine hunters in the Mediterranean, because there will be a lot of submarines over here. What do we have as well? Also have the Navigatori class. Yeah, you are the same as the this one. Oh, you can only open one. Okay. You're almost the same. But you have some mine laying. I don't like mines. I actually never use them, so... But you can be used for all kinds of things as well, really. Then we have 2 destroyers left, and these are the Aquila class. And what is this class about? Ugh. You're very small. You have no anti-air whatsoever. Okay, let's figure that out later. Now our fuel is of course very low, but we have 5 oil, so we at least get a little bit. Now, can we succeed in southern Ethiopia? Not going that well at the moment. You can see that we are getting a lot of attrition. There is no supply here. This is our last supply. And then we need to conquer these 2. Need to keep pushing through. Seems that we are winning everywhere. We are getting some air experience, which is really nice. I really want to make my medium fighter. The basic medium airframe. With this one. What do they mean with conversion cost? What? I don't know, but we can get more engines as well. You can get 4 engines. Not sure if I want to do that one, because I don't know the meta yet. The game is not even out, so I have no idea which planes I should make. But I will try to focus on fighters and close air support. And some naval bombers. $80 days to go. We have Escalation level 3 already. That is not that great. I think we are winning. Italy moves to annex the Sultanate of Ausa. So there we go, that's the event. It's about this red one. We can deal with the Sultanate. We can send an ultimatum demanding total subjugation, or we can deal with them later. Now, I will not pick this one, of course, because we lose a lot of things. So we will do this one. See what they are gonna say. What is your response? They submit. And we annex it. Good. So we can make our front line bigger and attack. Very nice. Alright, I have to end the episode here. This is a very long first episode, but there was a lot of talking. So thanks for watching. In the next episode we continue the War of Ethiopia. And then we will try to go with our mission tree a bit quicker. And see how that will go. So yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like the video. Say something in the comment section. That would really help. And then I see you in the next one. Bye bye.